Man, welcome back to another episode of the Think Successfully Room. This is a platform we focus on building mindsets. We building character, bringing value to both you and your people, and aligning your body with your motherfucking intelligence. I am your host, QB So effing amazing. Man, Gabe, man, appreciate you for hopping on, brother.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, man. So, man, as you can see, man, I got the merch on, bro. I don't just have sex with anyone. You know what I'm saying? So, I had asked you a question not too long ago. We didn't have time to really get too much into, you know what I'm saying, your answer. But like, how did this message happen, you know what I'm saying, for the brand that you pushing right now?
In all reality, I had literally had like caught myself in a situation where I had to make a decision. Like, do I go back and make the same destructive decision of giving myself and my energy away for nothing,
Mm,
or do I, actually stick to what I want to do, what I tell myself I'm finna do? I told myself I'm finna stay out of the streets. I'm finna stop messing around with people that, I don't see myself building any value with.
mm,
But then I would say I would do that, but then I wouldn't stick to it. So I caught myself in the situation where I like was just tired and I said enough is enough. And I was presented the opportunity to go back and make the same destructive decision. And I text the person like, I'm sorry, I don't just have sex with anyone. And
mm.
when I had text that when I had sent that text message, like I got chills because it was so impactful.
Yeah, that
I,
was a
I
big
felt
move.
I felt empowered. I felt like I had took power back and gave it to myself after years of being so weak and
Yeah.
just going for just anything and anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's honestly how it came about. But the overall message is, deeper than just that. It's about just, it's deeper than just sex. It's about, the friends that you hang out with. It's about the job that you do, the job you work. Just everything that you choose to invest your energy in. Being a
mm,
little bit more selective about it. Um, yeah.
man, bro, I first and foremost, man, I commend you for that. Like I said, bro, it takes a lot for a man, especially to 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 say like, look, no, because like especially by being a guy, man, it don't take much for us to really it just don't take much for us to like what I'm saying. For example, like if a woman texts us like, man, look, come over. And what I'm saying, let's do something. It takes a lot for a man to be like, nah, you know what, I ain't feeling that right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it sound good, but let's talk about your mental. Let's talk about your goals in life. You know what I'm saying? Before we share that type of energy with one another.
One thing I realized about myself is like I really, and it may sound weird, but like I really don't like quickies.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You know what I'm
pointless.
saying? Like that's one thing I learned about myself, over the years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there'll be times where, you having a quickie with a girl, right? And you almost feel like, you almost feel like this is wrong. This don't
Yeah.
feel right, right? But then when you in a situation where you with a woman that you spent some time with, maybe y'all want to have some dinner, you had a nice conversation where, you spent some time like just warming up to each other like throughout the night. You know what I'm saying? And then when you take her home, you know what I'm saying? She already ready for you. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
already ready for her. Like, you just feel like, man, like I've been building this more. I like that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I don't like the whole let me come through, smash, get what I need, and then leave. Like,
So you saying you want to feel like you earned it?
yeah, not even that. Just like I'm just looking for the connection.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for just an overall connection with people. I don't. There's so many people in the world. Like, why would I just like give myself to someone that I don't even connect with? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I'm viewing it right now.
Man, I definitely agree with you, bro. That's why when I first at first I didn't know what it, you know what I'm saying? When I seen the acronym, you know what I'm saying, the letters, I'm like, damn, what the hell that stand for? But then when you drop something that said I don't just have sex with nobody, bro, that touched me because, you know, that word sex is a powerful word, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't, especially like when you a man of purpose, man, it doesn't phase you, you know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah, yeah,
like it don't even do anything if it's not a purpose behind it. You know what I mean? Like, so my next question for you is, bro, is that I seen you drop the t-shirt with the bird on it, the swan. Like,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
what does that symbolize? I'm sure it's a meaning for that, the reason why you chose that animal.
Yeah, so that piece is called "Swans Don't Just Have Sex with Anyone," and
Mm,
it's an environmental awareness piece where we take in elements of nature and we take in elements of the swan and their behavior in nature, like because a lot of times we can find life's simple joys in nature, like just going for a walk, going for, hanging out with your family in a picnic, going for a hike, all these simple things we do in nature, all the animals and things that we see in nature bring us such a peaceful, simple joy.
mm,
So with this piece, I wanted to just kind of draw from the swans because the swans they really fit our motto, like our whole mission. Whereas we don't just have sex with anyone. Swans, they mate for life. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like they pick a partner and then they thug it out for life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in their DNA.
That's hard.
And yeah, I thought it was a cool representation of lifelong relationships. And,
That's
you
hard right
know,
there.
Yeah, and environment is everything. On the back of the shirt, we just it says safe, selective social settings,
Mhm.
and that stands for just creating safe and selective social settings everywhere you go. Somewhere that's safe for you emotionally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, even financially, what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you don't even want to go to a place where, you're going to be making the wrong financial decisions. Like, if you trying to buy a house, bro, like, why is you going out every night? You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So you already have plans written down in your notebook. Like,
Yeah,
why, why is we got FOMO out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, just little things like that is, what ISO encapsulates. And I just want that to be like a move and a mission because um I'm 31 years old now, and I think that the younger 21, 22 to younger kids coming up, like they gonna feel like sex gonna make them feel like a man, hanging out with
yeah,
having a bunch of friends, being the most popular nigga is gonna make you feel like a man and make you feel special and important. But actually, what makes you more important and special is how selective and how you choosing your environment, because
facts.
I truly believe that you get exposed to the people and the places and the things that will catapult you to the next level in life.
Mhm.
When you are making the better choices about the people that you're with, about the things that you're eating, about the things that you're listening to, the things that you're reading, the things that you're watching. It's all like it's all correlated to within itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, you know what, bro? Everything you just said, I agree with, man. One thing I'm gonna throw in there as well is that a lot of us don't understand the importance of solitude as well. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like
Yeah.
like being able to separate yourself and really give yourself time to think and really travel in your thoughts a little bit. I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, like when you adapt and really begin to love being to yourself, you kind of find your purpose in life as well. You know what I'm saying, and what you're trying to accomplish.
One thing I realized when spent time alone is I started understanding them girls that be like, I'm not having sex with you. Like, how, like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
as a man, you be like, girl, it's
yeah,
just sex. Like, why are
yeah,
you being stingy with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why are
yeah,
you being greedy with it? Shorty, like, bust that shit open. Like, what the
yeah.
fuck is wrong with you? You know? Now I understand that when you spend time by yourself, when you spend time alone and you really like get to know yourself and love yourself, you be like, man, bro, like that shit don't be like you gotta damn near tap into some part of here to even make me ready for that type of shit. Make me hard, bitch. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God, facts. That's a
Like,
fact.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So that's just like what I've come to realize. I don't know if it's because I'm at this age in life now, but it also a part of the reason why I started the company is because just I'm a super transparent dude. Like I was
mm,
out here, bro. I'm like king lit nigga. Like I was that nigga. Like everywhere you go, everywhere in the world, nigga. Anywhere you go in the world, nigga. Like I'm pulling up and I'm lit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like I had a situation where I had got the wrong person pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh man.
it really, really made me feel like, yo, like my life. I just threw my whole life
Nah,
away.
my fault for cutting you off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and let me know if this too personal. You know what I'm saying? If it's too personal, then cool. But why you feel like it was the wrong person to have a kid with?
Because I didn't even know the person.
Mm,
Like I didn't even spend enough time getting to know the person. It's not the person was an amazing person, but it's like there's no way that I could. I love bombed the person.
yeah.
I was just like, I met the person right after my birthday, and I was lit. Like,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like living life, party life, going crazy every night, you know what I'm saying? Being reckless. And like, we just like, it was one of those like love bombing situations that was like, whoa, I didn't really mean all that type shit, And then
mm.
it's like, I'm sure a lot of people that have been in that situation where it's like, yo, we was moving too fast. We was just having fun. Like, yo, like,
And
what the
then
fuck? And then it gets serious. Like, we ain't having fun no more. You know what I'm saying? So I had that situation, and I have a lot going for myself. I feel like and that situation I feel like was gonna set me and trap me and put me in a place that would set me back. And it was just a very big eye opener for me, and I decided that like from that moment on, like I'm not partying, I'm not drinking, I quit doing drugs, I quit drinking. I haven't drank in like over a year and a half. You know what I'm saying?
congrats on that, bro.
I used to be the nigga to do drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing drugs and partying and all types of stuff. But I decided that that wasn't the life for me. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And those decisions was putting me in those situations where I'm getting bitches pregnant and like I don't even know the bitch, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I done seen it happen so many times where that be the one thing that done ruin niggas' lives where it's like you could go so far, but you have these obligations that you either
Fact.
gonna be a man and take care of them, or you gonna be a piece of shit and go take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I had a situation where I just, luckily for me, she didn't want to keep it either, and we had an abortion. And I told myself that I was never going to be in that situation again, and I'm not just gonna have sex with anyone. Like,
Man, bro, just by you bringing up abortion, man. I was kind of in that similar situation a few years ago where I was forced to go the abortion route just because
right,
I knew it's like the person that I had the baby with, I knew we wasn't there. Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? We just went on the same level, and I felt like an abortion was more suitable, even though it hurt me as a man because that was my first child that I had to abort, and I never thought I would have to do that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying?
It's a very touchy subject, but one thing about ISRO, the thing is that I want to promote and I want to spread this synonymous with I want this to be synonymous with my company, and that is, better relationships, better choices when you are out here choosing your partner, and having children is gonna bring better children and better people into the world. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? So many shitty people are in this world walking around like because their parents are just shitty people, and then
Hmm.
you got two shitty people having children with
Two
each
dumb
other.
motherfuckers.
Like now you got an extra shitty ass nigga walking around.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You got an extra shitty nigga walking around, and now he gonna go create another hell for someone else's life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah.
So ISWA is about bringing better people into the world. So that means choosing better, having better relationships. I had no idea that my dad. I love my dad, who he is. Like from what I know, who he is now. I never judge him for his past and what he went through as a young adult. But like I never knew my dad wasn't a great person until I became an adult. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And I can now that I know that my dad wasn't the greatest person, I can now understand these traits within myself and be
Mm.
like, oh, okay, so I can make a choice. It's not just that I'm damned and condemned to, being a shitty person. It's like, nah, I understand that this is a part of me that's in here, but I don't have to subside to that part of me. I can
Yeah.
make the choice to, you know.
Man,
So
this brand can go so many different ways, bro. Like you said, just beyond, just deeper than the name of it. You know what I
right,
mean? So I'm gonna share, since you shared a story about your dad, I want to share a story about mine. Right. So
right,
I was born in 92. My dad was shot and killed in 94, 2 weeks after my second birthday.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? So he was now he was a good motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, but he was in the streets with it, you know what I mean? So
right,
I think arguably, just speaking from a woman's perspective, I think arguably when you date a dude that's in the streets, it's a good chance that he probably gonna die to the streets. You know what
right,
I'm saying? So as I got older, it was hard for me to cope with not having a father, but then I began to understand that he was in the streets, and it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Even
right,
though, you know what I'm saying, he was 19, but eventually it ain't a lot of people that make it out of that. You know what I
right,
mean? So like you just said, is that I could have grew up and felt like and used that no father as an excuse for me to take the wrong route. But I got a mind of my own, man. This is what I want to do with my life. I need to do something different than what he did to
right,
make sure that I'm here for my kids as well.
right.
You,
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying? Um,
absolutely.
it's another thought I had, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to touch base on. Uh, Going back to the women, you know what I'm saying? So it was a video shoot that we was filming in 2017. I was like 25 at the time.
Okay.
So it's like, besides creating the wrong relationships, shit, you also can go out here and sleep with the wrong motherfucker and catch something.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying? So that was a
absolutely.
situation I was in. You know what I'm saying? We just on a video shoot, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Drugs in the area, liquor in the area.
Right,
You're not
right. Of
really
course.
knowing this person. It's more
Right,
so like a, damn, she fine. Damn, I'm trying to fuck type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right,
exactly what it was. And then when shit happened, now you done gave yourself to someone that has given herself to other people as well. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And she
right,
just happened to have something, not and you not knowing. Next thing you
right,
know, I'm in the fucking clinic begging for a new dick and shit because I done
right,
I done I done
right,
fucked myself up. You know what I
right.
mean? So that's also something we gotta talk about when just talking to just anybody as well.
Yeah, I mean that's why it was important for me to get the health department involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We locked in with the health department, and the person that is in charge of the whole Winnebago County.
Mhm.
And they come out and they help us out and they love what we're doing because they told us that they have an issue kind of getting out into the community, and community outreach is kind of hard because sex and STDs and diseases and stuff with that like that is kind of a taboo. So it's just very important for me because I've been in that situation where you sitting there and you like, man, what the fuck is going on down there? Like,
Yeah,
it fuck your whole life up. Like, you
yeah,
can't even think. Like, a nigga be sitting there talking to you about basketball, and you
yeah.
just be sitting there thinking about your dick, bro. Like, you just,
Because shit burn, man. You pissing three different ways, bro.
yeah, nigga, your shit.
Yeah.
You sitting there like, yo, like, and then the nigga, your mom talking to you. She like, what's wrong, baby? You can't tell your mom. Like, you sitting there like, what the fuck, bro? So
Yeah.
it was important for us to get the health department involved and just like have them standing beside us in all our efforts as far as like as if what we could do to help them get the community involved, because the most important thing that we would discover to getting this stuff out here is that there are more children being born with STDs and syphilis, most importantly,
Mm-hmm.
than ever in the history of life ever.
Mm.
There's an epidemic of children being born with diseases, and it's because of young adults that are being irresponsible and having children and giving these diseases to these children. So that's why we kind of pushing this narrative to the young adults. You know what I'm saying? Making it cool, planting the vision, planting it
Yeah.
subconsciously in their mind, you know what I'm saying? So that you kind of just take a little step back and be like, you know what? It is kind of a thing now that we don't just sleep around. We
Mm-hmm.
don't just sleep around. It's a thing, because, you don't want, unless you can really feel that person's spirit, unless you can really understand where this type of person life this person living,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta want to make the conscious choice. Like, do I want to attach myself to that? Like, not only because of diseases, but like, a bitch be losing shit, breaking shit, running into shit. Next thing you know, you fuck her, nigga. You the same nigga running into shit, breaking shit, losing shit. You don't even
Man,
understand why. You know what I'm saying?
it
So,
really it really make you you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You don't understand why you doing this shit. Like it really makes you it makes you present a lower version of yourself, man. Like
yes,
it's crazy how that shit works. But like you know what I'm saying, you get involved with the wrong motherfucker and then next thing you know, like you become very very insecure with yourself as a man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I think that's man, everything you doing with the brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but the best, brother. You know what I'm
I
saying? This
appreciate
is
that, man.
definitely a good a positive narrative that the community shit, the world, they need to know this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Or at least somebody that's there to be like, look, it's cool to think this way.
Yes, and
You know what I'm saying?
because honestly, like, if you know me, I'm like one of the flyest, one of the, like, the taste levels is on the highest level possible you could be on. So,
Yeah.
so for me, this is like fly shit. It's
Mm.
not fly to just be sleeping around like with anyone. To me, honestly, like, not saying like I view myself like I'm better than anyone, but you have to be on my level to sleep with me. And I
Yeah.
have to do a little investigating to determine that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta know a
Mhm.
little bit about you before we get that far. You know what I'm saying? I would like you to know a little bit about me, because I'm a high value person, and high value people aren't accessible. Like, you can't just go sit next to Barack Obama. You can't just go sit next to the president of Dubai, nigga. Like,
Oh God.
these people aren't accessible.
Yeah, you can't touch them.
You can't touch them,
Yeah,
and that's how I view myself. You can't touch me unless I get to know you, unless we get to familiarize ourselves with each other.
man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw myself in there as well. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I learned that shit a while ago as well. Is how important it is to not make yourself as accessible. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I fuck with a lot of shit that that everybody got going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like having something for people to enjoy themselves and really, you know what I'm saying, just have a good time. But I tell a motherfucker in the door, like, bro, you ain't finna catch me at no bar, no parties. You probably ain't finna see me at no bar, anything.
Right,
Like, you'll probably see me in traffic if I'm riding by or some shit, or maybe at the grocery store. You
right,
know what I'm saying? But other than that, you probably ain't gonna run into me unless I'm reaching out to you, or maybe you reach out to me on social media, and
right,
then we can set up a time to link up. But other than that, I don't really care to go up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like crowds of people. You know what I'm saying?
right. So, like, one of a running joke with the brand is, I don't just. and you
Yeah,
just add whatever afterwards. Like, I don't just kick it with anyone. I
I
don't
fuck with
just,
that. Yeah,
I don't just eat anything. I don't just, I don't just dot.
yeah.
And then you just add whatever afterwards. That's like the little thing, and that's just like a little game we play to be selective. You know.
Man, is it merch coming out that has that on there, or that's just something y'all just
Oh, real soon, real soon.
okay, okay. Yeah, man, gay, bruh. Definitely. Or you know what? I'm gonna ask you one more question, man. So with this message, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Obviously, it's not something that everybody like a lot of people push. It's like, look, man, you can't just be out here just laying down with anybody. Have you received any type of backlash about what's going on?
Not directly, and that's why like it's almost like I play chess. It's almost like we play chess with it because it's like, bro, like okay, like if you're not with it, then okay, you don't love yourself, and that's cool. Like
Yeah.
you're not the demographic for us, brother. And that's if you feel like being, sleeping with just anyone is for you, then that's for you. Then that's cool. Like, but trust me, brother. Like, one day you will realize that you gonna wish you didn't just do that, or you wish you put a little bit more thought into that. Blah blah blah. Cause like, who doesn't? Like, everyone has sex. Everyone wants to have sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we coming on a common level with everyone on the planet. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to have sex. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, okay, if it's either you want to have sex with just anyone, or you want to be selective, bro. It's very simple. Like,
And then really just understand the consequences that comes with having sex with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
yes, bro. It's like really like it's almost like saying like I don't like being burned, and someone getting mad at you for saying like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being burned. It's not always that bad. I mean, you just gotta figure out a way, like, nah, nigga, like being burned is being burned, nigga. Like, that shit sucks,
Yeah, yeah, that shit ain't fun. Hell
Shit ain't
no.
fun. It doesn't matter if you a fucking animal. It doesn't matter if you're fucking human. It doesn't matter if you're a building. If you're
Oh god.
burned, nigga, this shit sucks.
Yeah, that shit ain't fun, nigga. Now you taking antibiotics and shit, trying to get rid of that shit. Oh god,
Right.
man. I want to excuse me. I want to share a story with you, bro, before we hop off. So this is what fucking with the wrong people get. You know what I'm saying? So uh it was a time where somebody, let's say he was messing with this girl, right? And he got a BM as well. Uh
Mm-hmm.
for some reason he couldn't leave his BM alone, but then still dealing with this girl as well. So now she's getting involved with something that she don't want to be in.
Right.
So she come in the house one day to find her boyfriend upstairs with his BM, right?
Right.
Now the BM and the girl don't like each other. They very clear about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now the attention is no longer on him. Now it's on both females. Now they going at each other.
Right.
So the girlfriend chased the BM outside, uh, decided to hop in front of her vehicle, and his BM ran her over. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh shit.
broke both her legs and shit.
Oh shit.
So I said all that to say this is that you can't lay down in terms of, you know what I'm saying, people feelings get involved and you just never
Right.
know how far that shit can go. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this is something you can't take lightly when laying
Right.
down and mixing people emotions together.
Nah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's it.
Yeah, bro.
One
So
hundred percent.
man, Gabe, appreciate you for hopping on this video call with me, bro. And man, I wish you all the best, nothing but the best with this brand, man. I think it's a very positive narrative. Um, I definitely be going
Thank
on
you.
the website and shopping for more merch myself. So yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you having me and allowing me to kind of tell people about it. And yeah, iShort.com. I don't just have sex with anyone. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and shit too. And we got a pop up tomorrow in Rockford, Illinois at the Union. And
Mm.
then just keep an eye out for drops coming in the future.
Okay, cool, man. Appreciate you, bro. Man, don't let this be the last time you know what I'm saying? I know we virtual right now. The last time you hopped on was about a year ago. We was in person.
Yeah.
Uh, But definitely, man, man, don't let this be the last time, man. If you got something else to
No,
talk
for
about,
sure.
man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We locked in.
Okay, cool. Well, shit, I'm going ahead and close this out, man. Life is good. Life is wonderful. Be blessed to be alive. Self-sufficiency is how you survive. To the kings and queens, to the gods and goddess, forever and always, my nigga. Think successfully. Yeah.